sync. Hey guys, what's up? How are y'all doing today? Today we're looking at spoilers, and I've already looked through them, because I like to know what I'm getting into, and they're pretty damn good. Buddy, oh, you guys are in for a treat tonight. Okay, all right. Without further ado, let's just get this started. First, we have more green lovin'. Lawry, 7 Luminaries, Astrologer. I don't know. He is a 1-cost green, quick cast, 1/2 elf. When this card enters the field, cancel target activate or automatic ability your opponent controls. So he's literally, he's like Kiza's Call and Kaguya, Glimpse of Kaguya on like steroids in green. He has removed 3 spirit magics in your graveyard from the game. Put this card from your graveyard into your hand. Like, that's super really good. Something Oscar was telling me when we were looking at these, this does stop IU's activate ability to discard soul resonators. So like, he is an IU counter, and he pops out like early enough to where that's really good. Like, you can like, this card is insane. He's literally Kiza's Call on a body. Well, not literally, because he doesn't draw a card, but and he also, but better than Kiza's Call in my opinion too, because Kiza's Call has to target a resonator. He doesn't. He's just insane. Like, he's Glimpse of Kaguya, Kiza's Call on a body with quick cast, with the ability to recycle him back in your hand for relatively cheap. By the way, like, this is a Gill deck. Like, this is great. Gill is gonna be fucking insane. Like, holy crap. Okay, let's get into the next one though. That card's crazy good. Okay, Rachel, the Ancient Library Researcher. She's a 3-mana, green, 7/7 resonator human. When this card enters the field, look at the top 3 cards of target player's deck. Put any number of them in their owner's graveyard and the rest on top of their owner's deck in any order. Now, personally, I think this is better for you. It, like, you usually want to use on yourself, in my opinion. Or maybe give your opponent dead draws, but I would use it on yourself. So you're able to like sift the top 3 cards of your deck. You scout it out. You can chuck stuff, which is still good for Gill, or you can keep it. Keep what you want. When this card leaves the field, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Then shelf your deck. So this is pretty good. Already, like, in a Gill deck, this is really great. Like, it sifts through your things, and then when it dies, or I guess just when it dies, because there's not a lot of other ways for it to leave your field. When it dies, you get to tutor anything into your hand. Like, that's insane. Now, let's talk about this in Lumia, because this card is absolutely bonkers insane with Lumia. Like, this presents the best, in my opinion, the best draw, like, well, not really draw potential, but like, it sifts through your deck. I guess so. Like, you put it down, right? You get to look at the top 3. You get to do whatever. If you blink her, you get to tutor anything. When she comes back in, you get to refix the top 3 cards of your deck. When you blink her back out, you get to tutor anything else. Anything. This card in Lumia is insanely good. That being said, Gill is probably still going to be better. But Lumia this card is just absolute staple. Like, you need to kill this ASAP. It's 7/7, which is pretty big. Like, it's a fucking good card. Okay, next we have Lawry's Deletion Magic. It is a X cost and 1 green. It is a chant spirit magic. Quick cast, cancel target spell unless your opponent pays X. Now, the thing about this card is that it's not the best. But the thing about this card that I think makes it absolutely insane in Gill is that you can pay 2 mana. You can use Gill's ability to pay 2 mana for this. And let's say, it can be essentially free if your opponent taps out. So like, if they tap out to play something, you can use your green and your green to play this card for free, and cancel something for free. So, like, this is another four of cancel in my opinion. At 1 mana, you playing 1 mana for this and then 2 for the X cost, like that, your opponent has to tap 2 extra, has to pay 2 extra will in order to play his cards. And like usually a lot of stuff is going to get canceled that way. So in my opinion, this is just another 1 cost great freak. This to me in a Gill deck reads like flip Gill, pay 1 mana, and cancel target spell unless your opponent pays 2. And like that's insanely good already. Like this is just crazy. It's just crazy. Like, why would you give him another 1 cost cancel spell like this? That's like very, very reliable too. Like this is pretty reliable in a Gill deck. When he paid, because he paid 2 for, you know, using his ability. This card is crazy. And finally, we have the Ancient Library. It's a 2-cost addition. When this card enters a field, draw a card. That's good. When chance you control and you own everywhere gains Spirit Magic in addition to their other subtypes, which means that Gill gets to play pretty much everything for, you know, using his ability. I think this is really good. It feels a little slow to me. I mean, I don't really know how to judge it though. Like, I mean, I guess it makes like Otherworld Dreams kind of free, maybe. Like that's really freaking good. Or, you know, you can use Gill's ability to pay for Otherworld Dreams and cancel stuff for free. So like that's super good. I don't really know where it feels a little slow, but like at 2 mana and it draws you a card, that's already really good. And then if it enables like a ton of your chance, like win chance, to just almost be free, like that's really good. So I'm leaning towards that, like this is definitely playable in a Gill deck and is really, really good. And yeah, I think Gill with the 7 Luminaries, like it's more cancel and the deletion magic, like I think that card, that Spirit Magic card is bonkers insane, like in Gill. Like like he already has, you know, 8 possible 1-cost cancels, and this is just another like very easy 1-cost cancel with, you know, a little bit of downside but not really, because you could pay 0, or you know, you could cast this using just Gill's ability and have them have to pay 1 more, or else a spell gets canceled. And in that way, like it's insane, because you always have to make if you're playing a Gill, like there's always this card in the back of your mind. So like it's just insane. Anyways, we're running on a little bit long here. I know I'm gushing about. Oh, I'm fucking messing with my mic. This is just great. Like a lot of great Gill support cards. I think he's gonna be a monster. Lumia, with Rachel, is just gonna skyrocket into probably insane places, because the ability to tutor every time you flicker her is insane. It's just absolutely insane. And I will say that, you know, before, and I know we're getting a little bit long, but I want to talk about this. Before, we were talking about how at the GP people were thinking about playing a Gill deck because Gill was wiping the floor with, or not. I don't know if he's wiping the floor, but he was the like a favored deck. But he had a bad matchup against IU. Lawry at 7 Luminaries deletes that bad matchup, like in my opinion. Like I don't know. It probably just makes the deck versus IU way more consistent, way better, and just crazy good. So with all that in mind, I think Gill is probably going to be the best deck in like coming into this new set. And I'm just, you know, spitballing here, but it's going to happen probably. So that's about all though. Hope you guys enjoyed this session of Green Lovin', because I didn't want to talk about it, but like I was on the side of like, oh, Force of Will doesn't love green, but they might like it just a bit more than all the other colors. Just a little bit. All right. Thanks for watching, though, guys. We will see you tomorrow for more spoilers from Colin. I hope you guys enjoy that. Bye now. Stay green.